Hello, this is Kirill from forexboat.com and welcome back to the course on setting up your virtual private server for reliable forex trading. In the previous tutorial we discussed how you can substantially simplify the process of connecting to your virtual private server, and today we're going to talk about a very interesting topic. We're going to talk about the Windows Auto Login tool. So in this course we will use 4 distinct tools that will help us set up our virtual private server. And to find these tools, I would like to ask you to go to the following page. It's www.forexboat.com/vps-setup, all one word. Once you go to this address, you will see the page that I have currently open in front of me. And here there are 4 tools which are available to you. These are the Windows Auto Login tool, the Reboot Log tool, the MetaTrader 4 Auto Launch tool, and the Watchdog tool. So here on this web page you can find the code of each of these tools, or you can download either of these tools if you like. And these tools are made available to you for free. They're part of this VPS setup course. So today we're going to talk about the first out of the 4 tools, the Windows Auto Login tool. So what does this tool do and why do we need it? I will try to explain this concept in very briefly through an example with our virtual private server. So I'll just minimize this window, and as you can see here I have my VPS running and the time's ticking, everything's live, the quotes are coming. But what do you think will happen if there's a malfunction on the provider side, or if there's some scheduled or unscheduled maintenance, or there's a power shortage and the server happens to get rebooted? What will happen then? Well, the answer is pretty straightforward. What will happen is the server will reboot and a Windows login screen will pop up on the side of the server, and it will ask for you to enter your credentials and your password, and it'll just get stuck there until you actually open the server window by double clicking your VPS. The credentials won't be passed on to the server, and it will be sitting at that stage. As you could see there, the credential were passed, and we entered the session, but the difference in that case will be that the session wouldn't have even been started. So it would be just the server would be idly sitting and the terminals wouldn't be working, and it's a substantial risk for us when we're trading forex if our account is not working because of some malfunction. So we cannot afford to wait for us to go and discover it for ourselves and enter the password and log into the server. It has to happen somehow automatically. So, and that's why we need the Windows Auto Login tool, because this tool will help us teach the Windows which is installed on the virtual private server to automatically log into itself if there happens to be a reboot. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to set this up. If you follow along, that'll be great. And this is a very easy process, and you'll see for yourself in a matter of minutes. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the server, and here on the server I'll just maximize this window. We don't need the MetaTrader 4 right now, so I'll just minimize that. On the server we're going to create a file. We're going to create a text document. So you need to right click, you need to go to new, and you need to choose text document. So as you can see here I have new text document.txt. Before we move forward, some servers are set up in a way that you do see the TXT extension. Some servers are set up that you don't see the TXT extension. So what we're going to do now is to generalize this example or this tutorial, I'll show you what to do in the case if you cannot see the extension. So because we will need this extension going forward. To make this TXT part, or say this exe part, of your links visible, you need to go to my computer. So click start, go to my computer, and go to tools at the top and click folder options. In folder options, select the view tab, and in the view tab just scroll down and you'll find that there's a checkbox here which is called hide extensions for known file types. So in the case if on your VPS you cannot see this TXT extension, then probably most likely this checkbox is ticked, so I'll just show you how that looks. If we click that apply, then right away you can see here that it's just called new text document, and this file is called MT4 setup, so there's no extensions on the end. Well, just make sure that you can see the extensions, and therefore uncheck this box, hide extensions for known file types, click apply, and once that's the extensions appear, just click OK, and you're good to proceed further with this tutorial. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to the instruction on the Forex Board website, and here we're going to, here it says you need to create a text document on your VPS desktop named this, then copy the following code into a file. So we're going to copy this name, regsetup.reg.txt. We're going to copy that, going to go back to the VPS, and we're going to rename our file. So right click, rename, and we're going to paste our prescribed name. So once that's done, open the file, and inside we're going to copy this code. So on the Forex Board website, you just need to click copy. There you go, Control C. Alright, so the text is pasted, and as you can see here, it's got some settings that you have to input, and specifically you just have to change these three fields. Make sure that inside these quotation marks you have the name that was given to you as a login name by your VPS provider. In most cases it's administrator, but just verify that with the email they sent you. Here, instead of AABBCC, just enter your password. I am going to enter mine, and hopefully I can blur it out later. So there we go, that's done. I'm going to save that now, and once it's saved, close the file. And now all you have to do is take out this txt extension part, just select it and delete it. So it's all that's left is regsetup.reg, and click enter. I'm just going to expand this window. As you can see here, I got a message saying, "Do you sure you want to do that?" Of course I want to do that. Yes. And right away we can see that the icon of the file has changed, and it is now a registry file. And that's exactly how we're going to talk to our Windows on the VPS. How we're going to train it, we're going to talk to the registry. So to execute this registry file, all you have to do is double click the file. Once you do that, you will see another warning which says that are you sure you want to add the information from this file to the registry? Yes, we do want to add this information. And then it says information from this file has been entered into the registry, which is great, exactly what we needed. Click OK. And now we're going to just quickly check that an information has been added correctly. So to do that, click Start, click Run, or alternatively just press Windows R on your keyboard. And here you need to type in REGEDIT, so reg edit. So in the Windows Registry Editor, you need to select the following path. Select HK Local Machine, then select Software. In Software, select Microsoft. In Microsoft, find Windows NT, which will be at the bottom. In Windows NT, find current version. In current version, find WinLogon. There it is. So there you go. Now in this side of the registry editor, we're going to look for default username. So default username should be exactly what you typed in. And default password is also the password that you specified in that file. And also alternative default username should be that other name that you specified, which should be the same as the default username. So if those match, that means you've set up everything correctly, everything's working. Just close the registry editor, and you're done. Now what we need to do is we're going to delete the reg setup file, because we don't want registry files lying around on our desktop. It's done its job, we don't need it anymore. We're just going to delete that now. Alright, and once you've done that, you're finished. In the next tutorial we'll set up the reboot log tool, and that will allow us to run a test and make sure everything's working alright. So I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial, and until then, happy trading.